Hi, it's me again, feeling a little awkward. Always. Anyways, I don't know what I have planned today, but I'm just going to put a little bit of makeup on. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of serum, and I'm doing something different. I have the camera in my face today, and I'm not used to that. So if I go cross-eyed, it's because it's too close, and I don't know what to do. So anyways, I think of serum as the hydration before my hydration. So I'm going to put on my moisturizer today, but I also want to put a serum on just to kind of help hold in some hydration because I'm getting older and my skin dries out faster. I put it on top of my hand. And I got a little breakout going on down here, but I've been eating a lot of shit lately. Just, I can be honest. A lot. I've been on like sugar fiend mode and it won't stop. So after that, I'm just going to put on my regular moisturizer on my face. It's running low, but that's okay because I got some more coming in. Hopefully next week. I didn't look and see what day, but that's okay. I could tell by the way it was feeling that it was getting low. Make sure I had some ready. And then, I know it seems like overkill, but then I go in for a little bit of eye cream. And when I say a little bit, I mean like... Obviously that one's running low because it's never done that before. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just put a tiny little dab under my eyes, and as you can see, it's usually just a little overkill, but I normally just put a tiny little dab under there, and that's all I ever need. Okay, now that that's all done, I'm just going to put on my mascara next. I've been using this one. It has volume and length, two separate sides that you can take off. I guess I can show you if my fingers will work. So anyway, the part of the barrel there, you can take that off. And there's more mascara on the wand. Then when you take it out for the length, it comes out, it's a little bit tighter there. And I feel like it takes off a little bit more. Hello? Hello? A little bit more product. You can see the bristles a little bit better. Anyway, and to lengthen your lashes. And since I have an issue with pulling my eyelashes out, trichotillomania, if you've ever heard of it, I'm doing a little bit better right now at the moment, but I still don't have a lot of eyelashes, and I don't like wearing fake ones, so I don't do that unless it's just for fun. So brain fart. So yeah, anyway, I get mascara all over my eyelids because I don't have very many lashes, and then I have to kind of clean it up. So I'm going to do my mascara first and then my eyeshadow. And then a Q-tip with, where's the camera? Micellar water. I just kind of take my overfill off. Sorry about my hand. And I have very fine eyebrows because in the 90s it was popular to pluck them very thin, thanks to 90210 Beverly Hills. And so please don't be trendy with your eyebrows because they don't grow back the same way. So I just use a little eyebrow pen thing with little, there you go, little fingers. And I just kind of fill them in a little bit. I'm not a miracle worker. I still don't have very many eyebrows. I only darkened these little spots a tiny bit. So, but I'm not going to go crazy on it because I'm so used to them being so fine and thin that I don't think I can do bigger. I can't go big or go home. Normally on my eyes, I will use a creamy eyeshadow, but today, for the sake of pointing for the sake of sakeness. I'm using the Infinite palette. Normally I just use the highlighter out of here, but this has everything you need in it. So really it's like the only palette you need. It's got your blush, it's got eyeshadow, it's got contour, and highlighter. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this color here today, and maybe one of the shimmery ones. This one or this one. I'm indecisive. So anyway, I'll just put a little bit on the outer corner where I have more of a hood. You see, I don't brain fart. I don't do a lot of, I love wings. I love wings, but I don't do a lot because they stress me out. I can't do it right. So sometimes I'll just put a little bit more darker eyeshadow on the corner and kind of blend it in, dark to light, do a little smoky eye just for something. I don't know. Maybe we'll go have a beer later. I don't know. Maybe we won't. And since we're on the subject of smoky eyes and hooded eyes, so I have a little bit of eyeshadow on here. Not much, but a little bit. Tappity tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap again. I don't want to put my eyeshadow just on my eyelid, right? Because it's going to disappear. So I know that when I'm looking straight ahead where my eyelid sits, so I'm going to want to put a little bit of that right about here. And I could be wrong. Let's see. All right, so you can see it. That's about the right spot. And then we're just going to continue on. I blame a lot of things that go wrong in my life on my ADD and fitness. Because I know less is more. I say that a lot, but I don't live by those rules. So like, obviously this side has more than this side. There's always one, they're sisters, not twins. There's always one side that has more to it. I only put a little bit on. This stuff is so pigmented. I only put a little bit on, and now I'm going to be blending for the rest of my life. Does it look even? I can never tell. The lighting in here is really poopy, so I can't tell. Anyway, let's put a little bit of shimmer on. Which shimmer do I want? Let's do this one. I'm going to use my pinky. I'm dipping my pinky in there. Hello? Yeah. Dipping my pinky in, and we're going to do it that way. Okay, and I normally don't wear a lot of makeup on my face. I was kind of going back and forth with what I wanted to do today. And I have this. I don't, what up all over my finger? Oh, eyeshadow. I don't wear the BB cream very often just because I don't know, I just go out and facially naked. But we're going to put a little bit on. So I've already got my sponge primered. It's wet so that it doesn't just soak everything up. And I'm going to put just a little bit on my face and go from there. Look at the cute little tip. Oh. This is where we awkwardly stare at each other while I pound my face. Again, I put it on my hand. I should have just put it on my face, but I put it on my hand. I'll be back. Okay, that was enough of that. I could put a little more on. It's not a full coverage. It's like, I'd say like a step above tinted moisturizer. So I'm not going to put any more than that on. I don't like a lot of makeup on. So there. So I'm going to use this shade of, what is it? It's called Play of blush. This was one of the reasons why I decided to put a little bit of on. You can see it kind of blends with my natural pink color that I got going on my face. The older I get, the more pinker I'm becoming in my face. So otherwise I would normally use my other shade, which is this one. And you never know, I might just do something weird like this because I'm blush blind. This is gonna be really crazy. I think I just did clown makeup, you guys. I do love the natural glow that the moisturizer and everything gives you. That's just from the ring light. But it's a lot of blush. Truth be told, a lot of times I go into the bathroom and I take a towel and I lightly wipe it off. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeliner on just to give myself some eyes back. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to do any wing stuff. I'm just going to take off this little piece of fuzz from my eye before I blind myself later. And then what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm just going to go underneath a little bit and darken that. And I'm just going to put a little on the outside just to make it look like I have a little bit thicker lashes, which I don't. So that's it. Eyeliner, none. Lip gloss. Oh, I tried to eat it. Did you see that? That was silly. Probably should have put a different color on, huh? One thing I'm not a fan of about getting older is my jowls. Because when I'm just sitting here doing nothing, I feel like I look like I'm sad. And then I have to like grin, so I don't look sad. Then I feel like it's creepy. So going back to the Infinite palette again, I'm just taking some of the highlighter here. And although it already has a glowy look to it, I didn't put any over here. See, it still has a little bit of a glow. I'm just adding some because a little highlighter never hurt anybody. So anyway, I'm not doing anything super trendy over here. Trendy makeup's fun, but it doesn't always look good on me. So this is it. I still look like, I don't think I look that great, but it looks better than I did. I look so dead. Have a great day. Don't forget the sunscreen, and we will see you later.